Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. GT3 Gavra Racing Super League. The season, how you doing, James? And it's going to be set up for an absolutely crazy race. Looks to be around about light shower, light rain, so that's already a great positive start for us as commentators, because a lot more action, which will be absolutely brilliant. James, this track, Hockenheim, is quite a difficult one. Do you know what times maybe you're expecting from these drivers, or are you just in the blind sight here? But they do last quite a while, these wet tyres, if it is raining. If it's not raining, then the wet tyres will literally just completely, utterly just destroy themselves, just continue to blister throughout the lap, as we get a nice shot of second place in the championship this season, who's only 4 points behind Sind, the Belgium. Round, I believe I want to say 9 at the Spa, and yes, it is. He was 24 points. He's now only 4 points behind. He has caught up a lot to Sins throughout, well, Spa and the Red Bull Ring. So he's caught up a lot through just a short amount of time. I believe, yes, it was Kiwi Ladland who picked up the win last time out. Also picked up the win in Spa. So that's how he is made up so many points in this little short amount of time. James, this track has always been a quite a difficult one, because you got so many fast corners, then you got the long straights, and then you got some short corners. What do you which sector do you think is going to be the most tricky for these drivers? As we saw last year, Sebastian Vettel going off. I wasn't too happy about it, but Sebastian Vettel went off after torrential rain hit the track and went into the barrier, which I wasn't really in the greatest mood as then seeing Hamilton on the top step. So this is quite a hefty track for the drivers, especially the third sector. As James said, it's quite tight. You gotta get it completely right, or you'll run off, maybe get on the grass, and maybe even invalidate your lap. You can just see Sins. He's like drifting through that corner there. He's probably got low rear wings on the way. You can just see that stadium strip there. This whole long hairpin, 180 degrees, heads into the final part of this lap. James, going into this round with Sind in the lead, only by 4 points. Do you think Sind could hold on to his championship lead, or do you think Kiwi Ladland's going to overtake him? Sure. Just round on with. Can they not? We have a look.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Is it my end or what's going on?
No, it's my end. I know what I've done.
Oh, you've set your voice to be shared.
Right, just tell me I'm here now. Just say something about
Guys, James is here. We've just got a little bit of technical problems with James.
Alright, I think I'm back now. Just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm back now. I'm back.
Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. So, I just got to my question. Going into this weekend, we've got we got Sind in the lead of the championship, but Kiwi Landlad has put some excellent performance in so far, and he's actually only 4 points. Do you think Sind can remain the top of the lead?
I think Kiwi Landlad has the better chance of winning this race today, personally. We've seen when he was at Spa, he was better in the rain, so he looks like he's quicker in the rain, so he probably will be quickest today at this one. So yeah, I think it'll be a good battle between Allo Champs, ID Forgets, and Hijacker. If they can do anything to get the bottom row to get the third position, and then I think the Kiwi top, and I think it'll be, as you all know, ESR Sint here in second. Note to tell you as well, ESR Andy's not here.
Yes, that would be great points for them for the Lamborghini boys. There's only one guy there to finish today's race, unless the other one crashes out, because it's quite a difficult track not to crash out. It might be quite a wide track, but you can definitely get some damage going into turn 1, down the straight. You know, it's quite difficult. Just going on the point there that you were saying, James, Kiwi Landlad is absolutely brilliant in the rain. We saw, I believe it was at Monza, it was raining, but it was heavy raining. They went to dry conditions, but Kiwi was leading that race unstoppably. No one could catch him, but then when he got to the dry period, he was just out of his zone, and Harry Muller actually took the race win that day. So as you say, yes, it is going to be good news for him to say, because of the rain. That's going to be hitting the race. I believe this is just a practice session, which we've got around about 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go until the checker flag drops, and we'll be on to qualifier, which I believe will be dry. Oh, so far we've got Kiwi Landlad leading the times by 1.1 seconds. I don't think that is, James, something that we can base off. We need to just see what what fuel they're running at the first.
Let me have a look. I don't know what the fuel will be. Maybe 68, I would say.
68 for the...
I think that's how... Oh, I can't remember what it is. It's the maximum 60 litres. It'd be the 60 litres.
Yeah, 60 litres.
Then everyone will go 60. I think there's 40. I think it's 41 laps. So...
Yeah, it's 39 laps around here.
Ah, right.
41 was Red Bull. It's the Red Bull thing.
Oh yeah.
That was 41. So yes, everyone in the chat, Callum Smith joining us, CTG Kaza, sorry if I mispronounced the names, joining us for the Hockenheim GP. Like, if you're liking so far, this is not yet the main part of the stream. We gotta wait until qualifying and the race. That'll be the most anticipated part, with rain planned for the race, which will be great, really great. What do you think will be the best of the rest? Kiwi Landlad has been showing absolutely great performance throughout the season, especially in quite early stages. Unfortunately, his round 1 wasn't too great, but best of the rest, I think Kiwi Landlad will be. He's just been consistent, and since he's just a bit of trouble, I think if he had his teammate, then he would love it to be on the second row and get some help from him, trying to keep him behind. Not top to the others. Oh. Okay. Well, top 2, so not the top 2. Harry Muller does look quite fast, which he... I think is he racing? Harry Muller.
No, he's not.
They haven't got a lot of drivers today. Andy and Harry Muller's not in. Allo Champs. Where's Allo Champs? Oh, there it is. Okay. Down in 5th place. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Snaker's been quite good this season as well. The Bentley, unfortunately, having seen quite a few retirements. The rest, in terms of not the top 2. That's the end of the practice session there. Already, Kiwi Lad having an absolutely great start
to the weekend. Let me just have a look at drivers for you and just tell you who isn't here.
So that'll be free practice over at the Hockenheim GP. Kiwi Lad leads already by 1.1 seconds. I don't think that'll be pace that we can base off just yet. We still got the race, still got the wet conditions, and we got right now the qualifying session.
Yes,
little bit of sunshine.
Sorry if I can put in here, but so we don't have Howie Butter, right?
Yep.
We don't have Andy. I don't think we have Ibrich.
Yeah, you know that. We don't have him.
I don't think we have Habib, whatever his name is, Pete Bibb.
We got him. He's 11th.
Oh no, we do. Sorry, we do. Well, we don't have Scott either. Scott Milano.
Oh yeah, Scott's not there.
Either. So today we're missing 4 drivers. Just tell you. So we should be here. Should be on 16 drivers. Sorry, 3. We should be on 16 drivers, but we're missing 3. So yeah.
Thank you very much. There is your second in the championship driver. Only 4 points behind us. We keep on saying this is going to be the main topic today. Is he going to be able to finish above Sid? That's going to be really just our main topic, because that is going to be an absolutely great fight. I don't think Sid will let down too easy. This section quite difficult. You can just see Kiwi Lad taking around about half throttle through the hairpin there. James, do you want to go a lap around the Hockenheim with Kiwi Lad?
Yeah, go on then. By the way as well, if you do hear me lagging, guys, please let me know, and I know you probably will, but just let me know, because my screen's a bit laggy a little bit, but it's just, could be just my internet, or could be just internet. Well, anyway, into corner 1 you go, we'll hit the inside curve, then the outside curve, then heading down to corner 2, now you go as close inside as you can, then try and go to the outside. This corner with the sweeping hander, you really want to try and go really well on here, as we have looking at Kiwi Lad looking really good. Here we are. So as he turns out the corner now, looking good. Now into I think the hardest corner, one of the hardest corners on circuit to get right. Always touch the corner where you touch wide, but you need to go close to the inside curve as you can. Hit the outside curve, and Kiwi Lad did that absolutely perfectly. I rate that corner. I always got that red stuff on the outside, so just to tell you, I'm up at it. Then into the curve there, turn in here and around. Hit the curve on the outside, then go to the inside curve here, then go to the curve here, which Kiwi Lad does absolutely brilliantly. Now, heading out comes Kiwi now down here. Now, all he wants to do here is just touch both curves and then get really slow, maybe down to about 2nd gear into this corner if you can. Or, yeah, there we go, touching the inside curve, switching to the outside, a little bit of green stuff there, but that is just not what he wanted, but, well, he got the green stuff tonight, he touched the green stuff, which is not what you want, but he's done it. And then down to the line he comes. What lap time will this be for you guys? It is a 1:38.3 for the lap of this circuit. Probably will be beaten, because it's only his first lap. He will probably beat that, as Allo Champs there doesn't improve and goes to 41, so at the moment it looks like it may not be improved.
Thank you very much, James. That was absolutely great lap. What do you call it? On board lap. That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, James. But yeah, Kiwi Lad goes fastest so far by 1. 1 minute 38.3 faster than his practice time, so he's already going quite quick so far. Since has he put in a lap so far? I believe it has, and he's down in 9th, 11 seconds. So he's either spun off or he's gone down for a cool down lap. Don't know, but you can definitely see him on the fly lap in the background. Bottom row, 2nd place so far. He's been quite good in that Ferrari. He's definitely quick in the Red Bull ring. He's quite quick in the Spa-Francorchamps, the endurance race that we had, but he's looking quite good here so far. 2nd place, front row of the grid, so good start for him. Any shockers so far, James, of drivers, or do you think this is all about normal?
I forget actually, up in 4th, where you normally see him in qualifying about 6th, 4th, 7th, so for him this is quite good. And I know I'm saying that quite lightly, but I forget to just do practice. He did do practice today, I think, and yeah, his practice has paid off.
Yeah, really, as you set up a practice session before this race, and yeah, it looks like it definitely has paid off quite a bit. Yeah. So put down your comments down below, and we forgot to do your segment, James. James's predictions. Limited. We forgot to do that.
Alright, if you want me to, I can do them now.
You can.
See, it's not come out yet, and that is
Rebita Row.
Yeah, he has not come out yet, so that is one car to look out for. As we know, look at ESR, since he's just done a 140, puts himself up to 7th. Yes, so if I do say stuff in the race, by the way, just to tell everybody here, even you, my screen, a little bit of lag, a little bit of cars are just lagging a little bit on my screen, so I may say, oh, off on the grass, when they're actually not on the grass to you, but they are for me, so.
Got it. We'll keep that in mind now. But yeah.
Yeah, but I personally think it'll be, for the race, as he goes into bits there, we'll change driver for you now. So for me, it will be Kiwi Landman on pole. This is for qualifying. I then think it will be Boston Road 2nd, and I think it will be Allo Champs 3rd in the session. As we have a car off. I do believe that Bentley is actually off now.
Yeah, it is.
On my screen he is, so I'm just going to say I think it's... Oh! So Catherine went through a Bentley there. I don't know if that... I don't know what just happened there. I had a bit of lag there, so I can't tell you really what happened, so it might just be my screen.
Good game. Good game.
Oh, good speed of game. I have no idea.
Yeah,
he did go through the Bentley, okay. So and there's nothing on there. Is there a Bentley in the pits? Just have a look. There isn't. Oh, that is actually a Bentley then. That's a Bentley then. So it must be having issues.
He's in 4th gear and about 5,500
up here. So there was a problem. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is back to what I'm saying. So it is going to be Kiwi Landman pole, Bottom Row 2nd, Allo Champs 3rd, and then in 4th will be Simmons, I think. He could surprise us and get in the top 2, but I doubt it this qualifying session. And then for race, Kiwi Landman winning it, ESR Simmons 2nd, and Bottom Row 3rd will be my predictions now.
Thank you very much. That was Jay's predictions limited, as we see Allo Champs going around the fast left-hander. We'll be doing very shortly after the qualifying session Jay's predictions for the race limited, so that'll be quite fun indeed, especially as it will be raining in the race with some light rain. So far we've got Kiwi on the lead by 1.4 seconds. I don't think anyone can beat that lap. I don't know if he's found a shortcut or somewhere, but how the hell is he 1.4 seconds ahead? I do not know. He's a magician right now, so we'll have to just keep on board. We are watching Allo Champs at the moment go around the final corner, up into 3rd, up into 4th, and around about 8,000 RPM, and he doesn't really do too great, as he did actually spin off, and he can just turn 1, he tries to get that fight, he gets on the curb, very nicely. It will go on some speed, but the amount of speed you take into a corner will be absolutely brilliant. Braking just between the 50 metre and the 100 metre, 75 metres really. This one is completely almost flat out, so you just got to be careful of traction through that corner. The rear just stepping out. He's about half a tenth down on his best lap. This actually does count as a corner for some reason. Turn 5, that is on the straight. It's a bit like Baku, braking just before the 100 metre board, and he's trying to go in there early. Doesn't even matter what you do for that hairpin, anything is fast. Even if you go wide and then tap back in, anything is really fast. A little kick to the right, still absolutely flat out, and then braking for the Mercedes stand in front of you. That's where all the Mercedes fans and all the Mercedes mechanics for any sport such as Formula 1, all the mechanics get to go to the Grand Prix for absolutely free, which I think I actually want to work at Mercedes. Going through the third sector now, the stadium section, a very hard braking as we saw Sebastian Vettel go off. I'm still crying to this day of him spinning off into the final few corners, left, right, braking for a right-hander, try and get through as much speed. Doesn't really hit the curb, can't really take enough speed through there, but he's all the way up, and now he'll cross the finish line, still in third. Kimi Lalad has just set a new fastest lap, probably about not too much, but he has just set a brand new fastest lap, and that'll be around about it, unless Ibridge can do something wonderful. I believe ERS is down in 8th and he's in the pits, so that is an 8th place finish for ESR Zin, and even demoted down to 9th as Ibridge goes in front of him. Q&A wins the pole position, the front row of the grid for the start of the Hockenheim GP, with Boston Row behind him, about a second behind. Alan Chow's 1.8 seconds behind Kiwi, followed by Kamos, Shikata, and I'll let James. Shall we do your segment of race predictions by James Not Limited?
Well, if you didn't know, guys, I did a little bit earlier what they were. No, ESR up to 7th. I don't know how we've got 7th, but he's 7th now. Some penalties for some must have come. But Ipswich, by the way, is here. We only have 11 racing, by the way, because if you didn't know, we started with 14 and 3 have disconnected so far. So it is the game. It must be the game that's making this all happen, I think. But yeah. But no, I think it's going to be Kiwi Adelaide winning, Sin 2nd, and Boston Row 3rd.
It's a good predictions there. Sins, why do you say Sin from 7th up to 2nd? That'd be quite a comeback there.
I think he's got it, as we see there. Whatever his name is, Rubidion, the guy is just disconnected, so another one disconnected there to make it down to 11, so he's the 12th guy disconnected. So yeah, this circuit today, maybe we may restart. I don't think we will, because we've got enough drivers to race, but I don't know what's happened.
I think the PS4 servers might be turning off, because we had some issues with UJs before we started the stream, and now we're having more issues. So is the PS4 servers dying?
With 15 drivers, we're down to 11.
Not too great. Let's have a lead of some comments before we start the race here. Kenneth Smith says, love racing in the rain, guys. I'm good. Just won a 2.5 hour race. Centered LM2 while raining. Let's have a look. We are sinking into the race right now. We are going to have 3 red lights, and away we go for the start of the Hockenheim Grand Prix. Keeping that against really well in the rain territory, and he gets down to turn 1 already in the lead. There's a hello chance will actually challenge the Ferrari of Boston Row. Hasn't been able to get past it, but he is going to get a little bit of slipstream heading down into turn 2 here, making our way through this big difficult section. You can see Boston Road just going off wide off the track just because of that traction and that braking distance is all different now for the drivers as they've just done a dry qualifying session. Sind being overtaken on the straight by the Merc, and he's up into 6th, so he's gained already a position, so great start from him. You can always, if you can get a position right at the start as he goes down the inside of the Merc, I believe of Shuskata, I believe so. So absolutely great start for him, but almost up into 5th, which then he does get up into 5th. Absolutely crazy start there. Oh, and the Merc, late braking, but he does actually go wide and he goes off. How will he rejoin the track? Behind or in front of them, but McLaren actually behind the McLaren actually. So Sid's already making up 2 places right off the start. It's a good start from him. James, your reactions from the start?
Yeah, a very, very good start. Surprised that Sid's got up 2 positions already, as Alan Champs now was looking to get past Boston Road there, couldn't, and K-Morn just doesn't try and get past. That is just hot. You think he got 7th position, you wouldn't get up 2 positions, and I know that's sounding like cheeky, but I don't think he should have, I probably wouldn't have got up 2 positions. But he has done. We've got Andy was in the race, so welcome to Callum, as we were just talking about for winning the 2.5 hour race at Snetty to win the Alan P2 car. Welcome to you. I made it in time for the start. Yes, you did, Jukebox. You did make it in time for the start. Side by side, they're about to go. Just do you want to keep an eye on it?
Sure, Alan Champs getting a little bit of a wide line through there. Cables might have a little bit of advantage on the slipstream side, but I don't think he was too afraid to go down the straight, but you could just see Sid a lot closer, 3/10 now. Just behind K-Morse, going down to head, but when he tried to make a move, I think he's a little bit too far back there. K-Morse will go defensive and go to the middle part of the track. It's all Alan Champs and K-Morse both go wide, and that's easy pickings for Sin there, as he just breaks normally into the head. But I think K-Morse was just waiting on the pressure from that breathing, living Lamborghini there. But yeah, what a great start from Sin so far, already up into 4th from 7th.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's actually got to where he is at the moment. But yeah, it's really nice to see him going back in front here. I'm going to head into it now. It's Boston Road, Alan Champs, and Alan Champs is still on Boston Road. So Alan Champs up to 2nd there, so with 2 Audis, 1 and 2 in this race. And can Sid get up to the 2nd position? Boston Road goes a little bit wide, but gets back on pretty nicely. Yeah, there he does. We have a car back one going a bit slowly, but we'll settle on that in a second. And he now gets back going, so it's not really there. But look at the gap there. Oh, it was. Whoa, where has he gone? Where has he gone? Here. Where has he gone? I can see this here. I think he's last, is he nearly? I think we've lost another driver. I don't actually know now.
There is still 11 runners.
Oh no, he's down there. Wow, Adjams made a mistake in the last the second to last corner, and he's already now been overtaken by Ibrahim, so he's down to 8.
Oh, and he spun.
And he spun. Oh wow, this is crazy. He may have dry tyres. I know when somebody else has spun as Aaron, I think that's how you say his name, isn't it? No, AA Rezi has spun as well, which is really annoying for him, but we've got to back on him for 9 if we want to go with this one.
He's in right around the outside, heading up to the airpin. He will have the better line through here as he goes down the inside, the Acura making the move. But has he got the stopping? Yes, he does. The brakes do work. And the Ferrari, trying to go back in, the Ferrari is spun. I don't know if that was contact, but just trying to get on the throttle was quite difficult there for the Ferrari. You can see these conditions absolutely hyping up to some absolutely great racing here.
Yes, it is good racing. Just before we get back to it now, I'm just going to tell you the weather for today, which it says on here. We have a look for you, so if I can actually find the actual weather for you right now and tell you what it should be and what it should be. So it should be rain, but rain, wait, where are we? Here we are. Long circuit there for you guys, so it should be rain and then light rain, and it should be +3, so +5 it should be, so I would say around about that 15 we'll get like lighter rain, so it's good for us really.
Yeah, it's a lot more better for us, and should be absolutely brilliant for the rest of the race, as the drivers have to commit themselves to some strategies and see where they can go. Not as burning as much fuel now, due to them not able to completely necessarily fulfill the engine's potential, so they may have some fuel saving on board. So they're doing about 2 litres of fuel each lap, so they may need to pit for a little bit more fuel, probably about 20 litres around about. So yeah, that should be absolutely brilliant to see what the pit stop phases look like. But you can just see Sid getting on the back of Boston Rowe in the Ferrari. Sid already challenging the top 2 here. The Ferrari goes up, but where will he get back on the track? Sid has got the better line through there, and he's just tucking in the slipstream. He's trying to get it past the Ferrari, but the Ferrari ain't going to have none of it. He's going to try and pull away a little bit. You can just see the rear wings, they're so flat. Especially at the Lamborghini, I don't know if you can see that, James, but look at the rear of the Lamborghini, it's so flat.
Bottom row goes wide, can seem to get through. Yes, they are very flat. I'm surprised they are, but look at this, look, across line now comes Kiri Laglad. That is a massive gap to this next battle, which is now heading into the last corner.
He's doing very well so far, and I'll let you go on with this battle, James.
Alright then, can Sin do anything? We'll just check. Well, there is one more battle actually, so we'll head down to that quickly now. That is side by side, and is he through on him? Is he through into your turn line? Can he go through? No, he can't. Hello Champs backs out there and let Pet Biv, I call him, stay the same, but here goes the Hello Champs again to try and get through. Can't do anything there. As we look back at your leader now, and he's spun. Oh my goodness me. Sin is out. Sin is out of the contention of the top 3 positions, with I Need to Get and K-Mods have got through. So Bottom Row now will be relieved. He will, as a driver there, he will. But let's go back to the battle, which is still hotting up here. Can Hello Champs get past Pet Biv here? Or I'll call him Pet Biv. Biv here, he can side by side. No, he can't. Backed off there into the corner, and he touches the back of the car. That is not sportsmanlike behaviour. That is not. And wow, it's a disappointment for Sins, but for this battle here, it looks like it's going to be hopping up for a couple of laps now. Still 11 drivers racing, by the way. If you didn't know, guys, in qualifying in practice we had 15. When we got into qualifying, 14. When we went into qualifying, we went down to 13, and now we've lost another 2, down to 11 we've gone. So it's disappointing we've lost a few drivers tonight, it is. But that's what Netflix can do from all across countries. These different countries they come from. I think is it just Italy and England? UK? I don't know.
Germany as well.
And some Germans, but so you can see there the 3 countries looking a bit good here, but here they come then. ID and GR going to go. Oh, he's trying to go around the outside there. That is a move I've never actually seen done before, where there's not really much space there on cables. But if you want to go with this battle, over to you then.
Thank you very much, ID4LGR, trying to make a move up, if he could just get a good run out of this corner here, he'll be setting himself up straight on the straight. You can see this corner in qualifiers completely flat out. They're just taking half, nearly a third of their throttle input. Going down the straight now, 7/10 behind. I think they'll be able to make a move going down to tail 1, but you never know, K-Boss could have a little bit of a lock up going into the corner. You just see Sind in the background. Lamborghini chasing down ID4 quite quickly there, and yeah, it's going well so far for ID4. Gets it. ID4 LGR in 4th, trying to challenge 3rd. But as you can see, he's not close enough. This part, he can't really make any moves unless the driver in front does actually make a mistake. Most of these corners were actually flats in qualifying, but now the rain has hit. It's not going to be flat at all. So as we ride on board with ID4 on lap 6 of third line, heading on to lap 7 as they are in the final section, you can just see he's trying to make a move, but Cable's defending really well in the middle of the track. Obviously he is losing some time, but he's defending his position absolutely brilliantly there. And there'll be no room for ID4 LGR now. Let's see what happens in the final corner here. Anyone spin? No, it looks all tidy and clean, and on the power down the main pit straight. Going into turn 1, whoever to make a move. Let's see if anyone make a mistake. No, it's just straight in and straight out. James, I don't know if you want to ride on board with this fight for a lap.
Yeah, we can ride on board with this. We're just gonna look back and see what Sid is doing. He goes a bit wide, and there he goes wide, and here he goes there. ID4 out. He is there. He went wide. Gave position the way that he had. K-Morse is here as well, so K-Morse now pulling away. But I would give at the moment, guys, got to give credit to Kivilan at 12.4 seconds ahead on the field here. It's gone down now to 11.8, but it's just pulling away. He will have to do a pit stop. The rain is slowing. It will stop in a minute, but yeah.
James, I'll be back in about a minute, okay? Just need to go and do a little quick thing.
If any of you do have comments, let us know. I will be reading them out now. Back onto YouTube. So, if you want to subscribe to our guys, please do subscribe, hit the like button, and all that lovely stuff. It is a little bit laggy, so we are going to do it tonight. Unfortunately, I was disconnected as well. It's unfortunate. If you do get disconnected, guys, do tell us, or do just keep your notifications open. We may have chances to add you back. We do not know if we do. We may add you back into it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we still got racing here. We have just seeing who we're on board. Oh, well, I think made a mistake. He's now down to 10th. Well, I didn't see that there. We saw that there. Here we did, but here they go then. Off board we go. Can Sim get the good line? He gets a brilliant line here. Sim does on K-Morse. He's just behind him, but he was just in front of him. He turns into the corner here. What can Sim do? Can't do anything there. And he compromises one now. He does. Will he do anything? He's done it. He's through. He's sent this through. But here goes K-Morse. Look, he's got the line to get back through. And he goes side by side. Now they do. What can K-Morse do? Get the position back he can. Chicata's the lonely part of the back of this battle, thinking I can actually try and get past. But it is now Sind in third. So Sind now in third. Oh, but no, that was close there. K-Morse nearly took the back of Sind there. So it's Sind, K-Morse, Chicata, which is third, fourth, and fifth. Oh, and so no, K-Morse has spun. That is not good. He's waiting for a gap now, but he's down the order. K-Morse comes back on in 7th. Oh no, K-Morse has just made an absolute remarkable mistake. Back on in 8th. That is not what K-Morse wanted. Oh my goodness. What a thing. When when rain stop, sadly, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's going to stop in about never. Tonight it's not stopping. What they've done on this game is they've decided to do heavy rain and then just light rain. So heavy rain until I would say maybe like 50, then light rain for the last couple of laps. I don't know to tell you the answer because I don't. Let's head on board with Chicata here. He's got better run here on Sind here. He does. Chicata, a guy who I don't think is going to podium this year. Maybe he has when I want to play. Oh, Sind goes wide. That's oh my goodness me. That's compromised everything there completely. Chicata now can he get on the back of Sind? I don't think he can. We're just going to check a bit further down the order because there is a battle which is was both on the same time. Now, don't know if there's going to be anything. Alex Johnson, Ipswich, we'll go back to that battle in a second. This battle now is out of it. Ipswich, oh, he goes a bit wide there, and nobody's behind him. He's lost the time on the time of Alex Johnson, lost the time. Cast there, he now looks back at the battle here. So, as we joined the battle, we did, it was Sin, K-Morse, and it was Chapter, and I'll tell you now, because I know Ethan is back, everybody.
Yep.
This is the corner coming up in a second. The corner of the Mercedes grandstand. It was where it happened. We head back now. Hello, chaps. Can he get through on hijacker? That corner, as I talked about, that is where Kane spun it and was down to 10th because of it. But here is the battle, which is the only battle really on circuit. Except, of course, there is the Shikata battle, but that's really fizzling out.
So while I was away, just a quick little update. This race, unfortunately, I'm feeling a little bit ill. I've got a little bit of cold, so if I need to go just a moment to get a breather outside the window, very sorry, but I'm doing all the best I can. But yeah, anything happened while I've been gone, James?
I just know what happened. So the only thing that's happened so far, everybody, everyone knows, is Kate Moss spun, so he was third, right? And he spun, and he's now down in 10th.
Kate Moss, Jesus, he was third place, and he was quite a good position. Now he spun.
And ID Forgets as well was up in 5th, and he spun, and he's now down in 9th.
Quite good. This track is quite easy to spin right now with the torrential rain right now, so Jesus, it's not looking good for drives, but we can just see Alan Chance wanted to make a move, but I believe that is, who is that? That is Ibridge. He is just, yep. Is he going to get the position done on the straight? You can just see him go past flying. Up into 5th place now. Alan Jones gets past, but into the hairpin. With the McLaren was a little bit too late on the brakes. Gets back on the track ahead of the Ferrari, which we would have wanted, but we really would have wanted ahead of the R8.
There is the battle for, I think the battle, yes it is. The battle for second has closed up here at hand. So yeah guys, if you do hear me talk more tonight, I'm letting you just get a breather and get away. I have had a cold for the last 3 days. It's officially nearly gone. I quote nearly gone, meaning I just have a blocked, like one nose is blocked, but that's just fine. So I'm fine.
Brilliant. Yeah, 2 commentators with a cold. Great.
Ethan does need to, if you need to go anywhere, just to say I'm here to do it. But just to tell you, 18 seconds now, this man has got the lead.
He's made an absolutely dominant performance by Key Redlat so far. He's just setting personal bests every single lap, and he's now 19 seconds in front. It's just crazy. In a few laps time, he can go in the pits, put a brand new set of tyres, put some brand new fuel in the car, and could probably still be in the lead of the race. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh, here he goes. Here goes Ipswich thing. Can he get past hijacker? No, we can't. No, we can't. That is getting compromised. And there is a battle behind as well for the teammate as well on ID and Pittsburgh. But here we go then. Are they going to try and do anything there? Well, the little bit of lag that I've got anyway is twitching the cars around frantically, so I don't know what's happening there. But we'll head back to the ID or the hijacker Ipswich battle. Want to do it, or do you want me to?
You have a go, James.
Alright then, guys, yeah, so I'll be talking more tonight because we're in, some stuff, but ID can't get past there, we can't hit Wicks. Looks like as well he is giving the battle for now. We head back to Ibridge. He looks like he actually wants to try this. We'll head aboard Ibridge to see ID, sorry, we'll head aboard ID to see if he can do it. Here. He twitched the car there, looks like he's got it, didn't know, he caught that brilliantly, there he did. In the pit right now is IA Ramsey, and he's just been lapped by your leader. Is he going to be lapped by second? No, he's not. So he's coming out now, just in front of second. So he'll be absolutely fine. He won't be lapped by second, which is positive. There it is. If you guys do have any comments on anything you want to ask me, or if you want to ask, of course, ask both of us, you can do. But I think tonight is not one of the nights where we should really be doing much because we are here. But funny you should say anything, but ESR Sin is in the pits.
That's weird because he's got 31 litres of fuel left. Is he going to go on to a brand new set of tyres? Yep. Is he going on a brand new set?
I think so.
Looks like damage. Is it fuel? He's putting fuel in the car. He's up to 61 litres now. Still fuel. Unfortunately, the animations are not really too great in project cars. And it's fuel and damage. I thought it was going to change the tyres there because we. Huh.
I'm just checking. Is the rain stopping? It is. The rain is slowing. So.
It is slow, but is there a dry line yet? We know that Formula 1 cars can move 140 litres of water. It's a little fun fact. Can move 140 litres of water every lap. Just a quick fact there. If they're going at full speed, not just moving around the track, they're going full speed. So little facts with Ethan Jones Limited. So got limited. Oh, ID4 trying to get on the back of P-Tip. Getting quite close now. The Acura, as I got told off a few races ago for saying I was in this app. The Acura just making a few little mistakes here and there. I don't know if it's drying up too much. Is there... I might sound like a dumbass right here, but is there full wets and like intermediates for GT3s?
I don't know if this game does that, really. I don't know. That's a good question. I think this game... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So if you guys know, let us know in the comments. James Peters put... Wait. Wow, is the rain stopping there?
Well, the rain is stopping here.
I assume, is it getting dry racing? And the answer I think is going to be no. I don't think we are getting dry racing, but yes, we are going to, fingers crossed, stop raining soon so we can race. But I
don't know if you can see it on your screen, James, but I think the rain has actually picked up a little bit. If we go,
oh yeah, it has. So
if we go have a look at the inside cockpit view, because we could just see their windscreen. Oh, not too much detail there. Yeah, it's still raining. It's somewhat. It's you know, it's blinding a little bit. I think if they did have the windscreen right, but yeah, you can definitely see on the Ferrari that there is a little bit of rain still. Yeah, you can definitely see that it's picking up a little bit more now. So, some drivers are already making their pits, such as K-Morse is in the pits right now. Maybe to add some fuel, putting 19 litres of fuel in. Is he going to put any more in? So it's taking a long time.
No. But what you can do on this game, if you didn't know, people, I'm going to say it now, because you have to start with a maximum of 60 litres, and after that you can do what you want with your fuel, but it has to start with 60 litres. So that, I think, is what it is. We do not have any battles really around the circuit, except a lapped car about to lap Boston about to lap K-Morse, so...
They were fighting at one point. They were fighting at one point for third, and now he's just down in 11th and thinking in his life, what the hell am I doing here? Not too great. ID4
disconnect. No, he's like, oh, I'm going to disconnect. I'm not going to do well. Oh, I hate this race.
ID4 trying to get on the back of Pete, but too far away. Over a second now. not looking too great for him. Alright, so news round time, news round limited time. James, do you know if we got any news for this week's race in the world of racing?
We have some news for Gavra. I know. Do you know the news? Do you know what's happening after the season finishes?
No.
Okay then. So I shouldn't really be saying too much. So sorry to everyone who is thinking about this. But last year we did a 24-hour race.
Oh, are we?
Gavra has I messaged him saying, is there anything after the season finishes? He said there will be a 24-hour race, but we don't know what circuit it will be at. So I don't think it'll be at Le Mans. I think it'll be a different circuit for 24 hours of racing. Now, take into consideration, it could be anything. By the way, I said we would do it.
I'm happy. If it's a weekend, this is going to be summer holidays, isn't it? For me, because I'm in schools currently. So if we do it,
Wayne will be there, be the whole race. Yes, Wayne will be the whole race, people. Let me just see what the message said, and I'll get back weekly on this one. So let me just look at the message. He said. Yes, we are planning our 24-hour race like we did last year. Still have to decide car and track. Anything. So we don't know so there we go. Then we don't know the car or track. Let me just quickly look and see what time of year it was last year, and just compare that to this year.
It was in August, wasn't it? August, late.
I'm curious to know.
August would be the best for me, personally.
It was streamed last year, August the 25th.
Yeah.
So, I would say, well, I'm free any time from July the 1st to September the 4th, so...
Yeah, same here.
Put me in a car, I'm not racing it though, but I'm just watching it, so yeah. And I think he said there's going to be like multiple commentating teams doing it, so like, he will give you... Well, I haven't asked, but I bet you what's going to happen is they're going to give you like, they're going to say, because we have, I'm going to say we have GT4, GT3, we have TCs, we have, what's it called, LMP2s, that's 4 times, that's 8 people talking, right, 8 commentators we have on this channel.
Jesus.
So that is the championships we do. We have 8 people commentating. Pretty much, say we've got 8 for them. Say we've got 8, right? How many? 20 hours divided by 8 is you can math.
Yeah, so 24 hours divided by 8 will equal 3.
Yeah, so there'll be. So I think they'll give us 3 hours each, and then we all do 3 hours. But there is these nighttime hours, and I don't know who wants to stay on for the whole night. Nighttime hours.
That's the graveyard shift.
Yeah, like personally, I don't even know. I thought he's spun. He's off, and he's. They've just hit. Yes, they have. They hit K-Mors, who was just on the track. I think that'll be an investigation. Really, I do there. We'll go and look for the battle. We do not have really a battle circuit, so. But it is slowing, right, so let me just go in a car and show you what it looks like on the cockpit cam. It is slowing, look.
Oh, fucking, what? There's like cars going everywhere now, what's going on?
I will just look, I'll look something up, but did you hear the news about Lewis Hamilton and giving the kid that racing car?
Oh, yeah, it was like, was it the, yeah, I saw that, yeah. That was something.
It's basically, if you don't know people, there was Lewis Hamilton giving a 5-year-old who is, well, 5-year-old messaged Lewis Hamilton, not messaged him, but Instagrammed or put a message on his one of his things on social media saying, "Hi, I'm a 5-year-old about to die of cancer or something. Good luck for the race." Lewis Hamilton then picked it up and gave it and said, oh my god, he's about to die. So shipped a car over from last year's car over, and said, right, here's my trophy from the race, and his mum, his dad, and the little boy took a picture with the car and the trophy, and then because apparently the boy had like 4 days to live. I think he's still alive now.
That's good. That's good.
But he only has, I think at the time he had like 4 days to live. But it's sad to see.
Yeah, it is really sad to see. I think Hamilton will make some weird gestures on Snapchat or whatever he uses, probably put some bling all over his car. But yeah, hopefully he survives whatever he is being diagnosed with. And it's very, very nice from Hamilton to give him his own car. That would have cost a few million for Mercedes, but quite nice gesture for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you go.
So quickly, they gave the car to him, and they said you can keep. Basically, McLaren said you can keep the car for like 2 or 3 days, and then after that they just give it back. So they get the car in there for another drive, like 2 or 3 days, and then they ship it back. But no, back to what you say. But just to tell you, this is going to be interesting. Kiwi Lad's in the pits, and Allo Champs now is around, so I don't know if Kiwi's actually, no he's not. Kiwi's not going to get the lead of this race. He will lose it to Allo Champs if Allo Champs does not come in this time.
It'd be interesting to see. He's just going to top himself up with fuel. I don't think he'll need that much fuel. We'll just have to wait and see what he's taking. 48 litres. It could be right on board with Allo. Oh, he's in the pits. Hello, Bridge. Everyone's in the pits. They're having a green GP.
Yeah, and you were about to say something, sorry, but I interrupted you, which is rude.
That's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I've told you to butt me in because of my, unwell covered body. Yeah, I can't think straight. But yeah, I did actually talk to. I believe there's a Bentley in the background who just went off the K-Moss. I was talking to Gavra, it's like, when are we doing a 24 hours of Le Mans or like an IndyCar? And he said that 24 hours of Le Mans would be great, so looks like, because I messaged him during the race, and it looks like that influenced him to do something about it, and to actually get it sorted, so yeah, that's quite good. I think we should go 20, what do you think will be the best track, James, for the 24 hours instead of Le Mans?
I like, if you look at GT3 racing and how GT3s do, I like Spa. That's a good circuit to do 24 hours. As we've discovered on this game, it's a good circuit. Dubai Autodrome, that's not a bad circuit, and same with like Road America, Track of the Americas, Daytona, that's not bad. There's loads of circuits you can do. I'm happy to do whatever stint they want, but preferably not night time. I would take anything but night time. I know we have an American who does a commentary. I think he does. Is it TC? Is it TCs or GT4?
Can't confirm that, sorry.
Well, anyway, it sounds like an American who does a stream for us, Gavra, and I don't. And I don't know if him with his time zones will be doing something at night time, but I'd love to do some of it anyway.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Like, I'd love to do like the start and the finish, but I don't know how I'm going to connect back to the party, see the gameplay, and then.
I think the best. Oh, Kiwi, what's happened there? He's got the throttle too early.
But ESR is, I would say, is there. Oh my goodness,
oh God.
It's going to be a race now. Go, Kiwi.
Go. He's fine. He's 110.
Oh, he's passed. Wow, that's a surprise. We wanted Kiwi, by the way, guys, to go a bit as we had actual battle for the championship. Sadly, now it looks like we're going to have
Yep. Oh, and see, his centre's gone off. He's spun in the hairpin. Looks like he's getting on the power. And Kiwi is going to go side by side and get the position down there just before the little kink. Just going off back on the 24 hours, I think this is what I would love to have. 24 hours of the Daytona Road Course with Group B cars. That would be insane. You know the Porsche 962 and that Nissan, I can't remember which one it's called. But you know those cars?
Yep, I know those cars.
You wear them. That'd be brilliant. I would love to cocktail that. I'd even love to race, to be honest. That'd be absolutely brilliant. We were talking about last stream about how they, you know, shared their car, because unfortunately it's not iRacing where you could just take out a driver and then just put a new one in. So you were saying about how they had to screen share?
Yeah, basically what they had to do was they had to put loads of people in cars. It was a really simple thing to do, but something that I thought would be crazy. But I think we've got another comment yes, we do. It's from James Peter saying, I for 24 hours of Silverstone or backwards with TC, Group 8 or V8. So Group C or V8. So Group C, if you didn't know what Group C is, they are a hell of a car. They are the... Oh, as he goes off the circuit, Kiwi, side by side they go ESR and Kiwi. Can ESR send get past through Kiwi? No, he cannot, he leads the door, even though Kiwi does, can he? I don't think he can let Kiwi off right off there, but that's what we're saying. The Group C's are like BMW kind of historic cars. Will you want to play them? Then he put in the chat now, I don't know if you got this comment come through, but it popped on my phone. I'll read it out in a second if it pops up on your screen.
Oh yeah, those cars would be absolutely brilliant. The Group C. I remember Porsche dominating that. Obviously not by age, but I mean like just watching back the archives of just Porsche winning everything. But yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see them, but anyway, yeah, so Kiwi's spinning a lot. We still have all the cars, we'll go to another battle now, which is this one. You talk us through it, because it's this one, Boston Row and Ala Champs. Before we do, Boston Row needs there, over to you.
Did he move side to side, or was that just one continuous move? We'll have to wait and see, but after the race, will be investigated probably by Stewart's 5 tenths behind going through the final couple of corners, but then penultimate and final corner, and our chaps were right at the back of him. The speed is going just down the pit straight, around 135 miles an hour, headed down to Telwood, all the way down to 65 miles an hour, straight back on the power. Quite difficult there. And our chaps just trying to make Boston trying to make the biggest gap as possible, ready for this straight. Now who will get the better exit here? It all counts. Whoever gets the better exit and carry the speed through the corner and can carry the speed through the straight. You can just see other chaps, and there you can see right at the top he's gaining. He's around about two tenths behind, and now he's losing the time. Unfortunately, he's going to try and get the slipstream and maybe make a move down the inside. No, he's not going to make a move, unfortunately, just yet.
Rain is slow. Rain has slowed now. Officially, Rain is now slower.
Thank you, James. And you go.
James put in the chat, GT1s or LMP 900. Now I don't know what LMP 900s you're talking about. I think they're the historic LMP cars with Bentley and them. That'd be interesting. And the GT1s as well. But don't know what Gavra's going to choose. I think personally we should do like a group car. I think we should do group and another car. So we should have 3 categories. Well, sorry, 2 to 3 categories. As we look side by side, nearly going side by side there. I think it should be group, as you're saying, group B's. I think we should go group B's, did you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
B's. then I think we should go like another one. I think it's what is it? I think it's TCs. So Group B's, TCs, and faster car. The Ferrari series have them as a champ race. 24 hours. That'd be interesting. But anyway, obviously, do you want to keep the battle or the battles? The battle.
We'll just see how this goes down the straight, and then we'll. Actually, let's go to the front two. Let's have a look at that, because Kiwi is in second for some odd reason. Now we actually know Sins has pit. Has he not? He has pit for extra fuel. As now Kiwi Lad,
Let's have a look.
if you want, yeah, he has, yeah. So if Kiwi Lala wants to win this race, he really has to get a move on right now, because he's actually losing time. It's a bit like Monza this is where he loses so much time in the end stages of this race. And it really isn't too great for him.
No, it is not. We have another battle going on. Hijack is winning and Hex. It's been, I'll call him, that's how we say it. But them two going around. We want to say, just briefly, if you've got any questions you want to ask us, then let us know in the comments, because that's appreciated.
Very much appreciative as you see Hijacker, will he get the position there? He just about doesn't, because he can't get on the throttles fast enough, unfortunately. But he's going quite fast. In that's McLaren, he is in currently 9th, trying to challenge for 8th. That's the closest battle we got so far, I believe. The other closest battle is 3rd and 4th. Q still losing time to Sid, so Sid has really upped his game in this race, and we thought heading into this race, I definitely thought that Q would boss this race. So we saw Ryan Stimes 30 seconds ahead. And he's done it. Right, have a look at the comments. James Peters, what over... Is that supposed to be overall? What? Okay. What other race wants to do that is not 24 hours? I would want a Bathurst 500 race. What's a Bathurst 500 race? Do you know? Oh!
This is it.
Hijackers win, not too great. I think we've already locked up the rear differential. Not too great. Yeah, Cure going slow to let him pass. Is that because of an incident? I would love to see a replay, but unfortunately we haven't got the replays on hand. James, do you know what a Bathurst 500 race is?
No, I have no idea. Oh, well, wait a second, because you put that in the comments now what it is. So, do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yep.
It says, I think you've got the comment popped up on yours when you popped it.
Yeah.
It says it is a 300 lap or 300 laps of Bathurst, which is 6 hours and 10 minutes race.
It's quite a long race around Bathurst. Jesus, 130 times going down that hill. You know, that tricky S section there, if you've gone through that, James, but it's tight, and if you get it right, then it's rewarding. But definitely a tricky part of the track there. I would, let's say, shit myself when going through there 130 times over and over again. Hijacker does get into 8th. I believe there was an incident between the Petit of the Acura and the McLaren of Hijacker, so he lets him pass quite easily. James Beasley also says GT3, GT4 and TC and track day cars do the race. Track day cars would be nice, but
Can he do it here?
chaps.
Oh no, he can't.
Traction, I think.
That would be a good race to do 6 hours, but I've done a race before there, right, which is an hour, right? So, you probably don't know, but I'm going to tell you now. I always think they go side by side quickly, hello champs. And Peter there goes, oh, we've lost us. Cass left the session. Cass left session. Chicata, by the way, was up in 10th position, so he wasn't last. He was going to get the last points, but he doesn't get it now. You can head on back on his back if you want.
You keep with it, you keep with it. I'm going to go for 1 second.
I can't go around. But guys, if you don't know, I did do a 1 hour race of Bathurst. It's boring. No offence to Bathurst, the circuit. I love the circuit, but it's boring. I did it with TC cars, V8s and GT3s. The V8s and GT3s were all lovely, just battling each other around the top section. The V8, and it was GT4s. GT4s crossed the line as the TCs go into like the last section. TC's got up twice in the hour. It's just boring. I wouldn't say it's a bad circuit, but it's not the best circuit. I mean, as Ipswich now, what's he going to do on this battle with Hello Champs? So yeah, Bathurst. As we all look around him, but it looks like to me it is pretty sorted, this battle. But here they go then. Is anything going to... Oh, and he's touched the wall! He's in the wall! He's in the wall! That is not what you like to see. And Hello Champs gets back on now. And Hello Champs down to 5th. That is not good. A little tiny bit of damage on his car. We're going to the back of your lead battle. It's gone down from 3.9 seconds to 3 seconds. That is gone down. As the penalties come out. It looks like there was nearly a penalty for Kiwi Lad there, because he went off the track 3 times on that one. He's been off the track a couple of times and he's back on now. But look at the gap, it's gone up, it has there. So wow, this is unbelievable. Here it is. I think Kiwi Lad can do it, but you guys have to let us know as well. Let us know in the comments by smacking a like on this as well, guys, to see what we appreciate you to do. And let us know what races would you like to see that is not 24-hour races. So anything for 24 hours would you like to see on here? Would you like to see on here? Because that would be amazing to know. As we look at Kiwi Lad, 3.4 seconds behind. K-Morse just very slowly crawling around now. He's had his fun today. He has. Oh, the 2 teammates together on the circuit. This is looking like it's going to be a teammate battle, double trouble here today. It is. Sorry that Ethan's gone, guys, but Ethan has to go for a second. We'd like to see an Now, that's funny you should mention that. The GP was just the weekend just gone, and 4 or 5, and maybe 20 people have just said, no, we're not doing it. Which is bloody annoying. Just side by side, they go here. Boston Rowe, can he do anything? No, he can't. He lets his teammate Ibwich past, and Ibwich up the position he goes now, but will he go through here, or Boston Rowe not? Ibwich. Boston Rowe, Ibwich, Hello Champs in a 3-way scrap here for the positions here. Let's go on board with Hello Champs. Is anything going to happen here with these 3 here? It's a 3-way scrap for your points position here for a podium here. This is. It's looking like it's going to be interesting here. As we have a comment just come in. Don't know what it is, but I'll read it out now. Here they are, they're still battling in this 3-way trio. Here they are, sorry about that, they are just checking something. The gap has gone right the way down, here it has, and it's to me, the battle of the day. Here he goes, to the inside goes Kiwi Lad. Kiwi Lad now goes to the inside line. Well, he did a second ago, he does it again, but can't do anything into the corner there, he can't. As they're still battling around there, they are there. Ibwich trying to get across the road. Don't know if he's done it or not into the first corner. We'll head to that quickly now and have a look. No, he hasn't, and same with Hello Champs, nowhere near they're not. But Kiwi Lad from 3 seconds back, he's now 0.4 back due to As I can see on the picture, ESR Sin going a little bit wide at the toe of the foot, toe of the shoe, at the bottom of the shoe, and he lets Kiwi Ladlad back through. Or a British Grand Prix for GT3s or GTs or hoop cars. Yeah, it'd be really nice, that would. I don't know what circuit Gavra would want to do, and I don't even know what he wants to do if there would be a race that wouldn't be that. But here we go then, for the lead of this, the Hockenheim GP and your German Grand Prix for the year. It'd be nice to see if Ethan can come back, but Ethan's not here at the moment. But here goes the battle here, as he can't see anywhere through their hand. Battle for Kiwi Ladlad, but can he get through? As we know, ESR Sin, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and Ethan, who just come back now, has made a mistake a little bit around the circuit. He made a mistake, and here he comes now, loses Kiwi Ladlad. Can he get back through on ESR Sin? He made a mistake into the hairpin, which we class as the top of the shoe. We'll call it that because this circuit looks like a shoe, and we're going to call it like that. We are, but he's done a job here, Kiwi Ladlad has, with approximately looking at 12 to go. Now we are. It is looking all good as here we go. Kiwi Ladlad can't do anything into the corner again. Sin may have a good chance here, he might be doing it. We asked the comments, ladies and gentlemen, before you came back there, what people like to see, what races they like to see. And Sam Scott puts Indy GP race or a British Grand Prix for Formula cars or GT cars or group cars. That's another possibility there as well. We'll discuss that in about a couple of seconds, if that's right. The only real problem we've got here is this. This is the big battle. The only other battle from Buffalo and Ipswich, which are two teammates battling as well. But this is your lead battle here, and it looks to me like it's going to be neck and toe for this one here. Even if there's a few runs, just come back at the right time because these two are battling away. You know the bottom of the shoe, the hairpin that I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Sin went a little bit wide there. Went wide all the way around that corner, came back onto the circuit, and that made Kiwi Ladlad close the gap up. I didn't really see it myself. I just came back at the end of it when he came back on the circuit and Kiwi Ladlad was closer. So it could be a battle down the straight here if you want to go with it, or do you want me to continue?
You continue, James.
Here, I think he just wants to tonight let people just have a rest because he's ill. He's a little bit ill.
Thank you.
I know where it's coming from. I'm not ill. I'm still feeling school. I mean college and all that. But I just had a snotty nose for the last 2 days. Yeah. What do you think, quickly, before we get this battle finishing, about an Indy GP race or a British Grand Prix for Formula's cars?
I like the sound of the.
24 hours.
I do like the sound of a British Grand Prix for the Formula 1 cars. I would like to do as a series, such as the Formula 1 cars go around, or Formula A or Formula X, whichever one we choose. I like to go around tracks around the UK. So we go to Donington, we go to Silverstone, we go to Brands Hatch, we go to Oulton Park. That'd be great tracks to go around in Formula cars. I think it'll be a great series there, to be honest. But to answer your question, I would definitely love a 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's just such a hyped event. It does take a long time, obviously, 24 hours, but it's still an absolutely great, 24 hours that people will just watch and drive around. So it'd be great. So if you ask my opinion, 24 Hours Le Mans is my best bet.
Yeah, in my opinion, it could be the 24 hours of Spa, could be 24 hours of Daytona, could be any 24 hours that Gavra wants to do. It's up to Gavra really, and he's, I think he has a few people who he's are like, what do you call them? His
assistants.
assistants, there we go. And there's maybe about like, I think he said there was 3 of them, and they're going to decide on circuits. But look at this, Kiwi lad with 10 to go now is right on the back of ESR Sin. Here he is. Let us know in the comments, guys, any suggestions. If you don't, then just smash the like on this and know that we like our racing tonight. It always has been fun to do racing with Ethan and to do GT3 is going to be here. We will have a look at the battle in a second for 3rd position. That is not a priority at the moment, as we look at the battle for the lead, which is not happening anything. So let's head back to 3rd quickly. And it's Ipswich who wants to get past his teammate here into corner 2, but he's nowhere near, so I think that battle's fizzled out now. Back to lead we go, and it's now up to 2nd.
Not great so far for Kiwiland, and not able to make a huge advantage on Sin so far. He's able to keep within the time of about 1 second, and he's able to make some time up throughout the corners, but it's going good so far for him. As I believe I can hear the bells of the church near my house sing, which is sounding like 10 o'clock for me. As we head to 10 o'clock, 30 laps, about 9 or 10 laps remaining. James, shall we go for oh my god moments limited, James?
Oh my god moments of this race, wow. I should make a website with all of these things on it, and then we can put it on there. But here we go, look, side by side they go. Oh, Kiwi tried that time to go around. Kiwi goes wide. Oh my god moments of this race. Oh my god, Kiwi lad spun.
Dot limited.
Dot limited. Oh my god. ID forgets hit the wall, limited, and another one which you guys probably don't know, well Ethan doesn't know this happened because he was out just a second ago. I'm going to tell him about that in a second. It's oh my god, hello chaps, in the wall, spins 3 times, stays in the same position on the track, limited.
That was some limited crap right there, Jesus. That was some good stuff. Hello Champs went around the corner, which is on that little straight bit you just saw there. He then spun it into the wall. The car spun around twice on my screen. Don't know if it did on your guys' screen for the live stream. And then he got back going in the same position. So didn't lose any positions, only lost position to came off. Then, of course, the leader's lap came off. So nothing to really say. But let's go back actually, because I think. No, then, maybe actually they are side by side. They go, look, hello Champs, can he not this time get around and try and back away here? Let's see what's going to happen here then. We're going to head back to a lead back in a second because it's gone down to 0.2. That's going to be an interesting one, but here they go. And he's through. No, he's not. Ipswich, Boston Road defends the ground. Ipswich is up to 3rd now. He's overtaken Boston Road. And Kiwi Lagland on the back of the leader is pressing. So we have 2 battles in this race still to get decided here. This is great racing in GT3. We normally by now will already decided your winner. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Look how close he is there for the stream. You can see that, but right at the top of the screen you can see the time between them. It's 3 tenths. 3 tenths just between them. Get very close, and Kiwiland needs to make a fight. An attack on Sins maybe in the next 3 laps, to be honest, or he's going to run out of chances quite quickly. It depends how, they'll have extra fuel in the car, won't they? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, they'll have extra fuel in the car, so if Kiwiland didn't take as much fuel, maybe he would have been in the lead. Obviously, you know, all these factors playing towards everything, to be honest. So 5 tenths, nothing to be able to make. Boston Row, is that a Ferrari coming out of the pits?
Side by side of Ipswich he goes, and he's through. And now here go hello Champs. Let's just check if he can get past the bridge. No, we can't. So it is Boston Row in 3rd now. Ipswich down to 4th. And Hello Champs 5th, and Hello Champs wants to get back to Ipswich now, as there is a advertising hoarding on the track that they just picked up the circuit there nicely. Job there, as you head back to your lead now, who are heading around the circuit. Your leaders, just to give you an idea, are half a lap ahead of your second and third battles. So, it's going to be, well, third and fourth battles. I mean, can Allo Champs get through? No, he cannot. So Allo Champs still behind Ibridge. No, Ibridge wasn't coming out of the pits. He just got overtaken by Boston Rovo. But here goes Allo Champs. Well, not Allo Champs. Here goes Kiwi Landler. Wow, it's driver of the day limited. As here we go side by side. No, we can't do it there. We're going to go at Ethan's driver of the day limited.
My driver of the day limited. Oh, Jesus.
You can do that in a lap if you want, so one lap time.
Oh, but I get to choose. Well, I think we know who's going to win this. But yeah, I get to choose with Dot Limited. So that should be all.
Yes, that's where they go.
You ride on board, James. This is your fight.
Look at Kiwi. We're going to go and go 50 on board here, just to tell you. That's Kiwi now, ever so closer. Oh, we've hit the grass, hit the grass. No. We've lost the battle. We have lost the battle. We've lost the battle, but the war goes on. Sorry, that's a question I wanted to say. That's on an advert, but I don't know why I said it. Anyway, that is crazy. Let's head back and have a look. Here, actually, let's show you this look. No penalties tonight from the drivers, so very clean as Allo Champs here. They're coming out now. We're going to just give this a bit of a second because we're going to head back to the battle of the lead. But when they cross the line this time, when 30-second cross, we'll give you the driver of the day from Ethan. We'll let him do it because I always do it, and I think it's a bit of a shame that Ethan never does it.
Yay.
Side by side they go. Ibridge here, Allo Champs. Allo Champs doesn't want to get through. So let's have a look at Kiwi Landlad then. He's closed the gap right up now. 0.23. It was 0.6 a second ago. How crazy times have changed. Oh, we tried it to the last corner. That is a risky move there to try. Sorry if I'm being annoying here, but to the line they come. Across it now they come. So here we go. It is Ethan. It is at Ethan's driver of the day limited. Here we go.
The driver of the day of the Hockenheim GP, Dot Limited. I'll explain this, just in case, yeah. As today, we'll have to explain because of maybe some people not joining it right at the start. Qualifying, we saw Sins qualify in the 9th. Luckily, he got demoted. He got promoted to 7th place. He then fought through the field through all his skill and speed through in that Lamborghini, and now is actually leading this race. He's leading this race while changing conditions, and he got the undercut, which I don't know if he changed the tyres, don't know if he got more fuel, but he had an absolutely excellent start, and that's what really made this race today. So my driver of the day will be ESR Sins for an absolutely incredible drive.
Well, yes, got to give you to that one there. Let's just check it. Oh, it's still going on here between Allo Champs and Ibridge. So your driver of the day, they're moving at driver of the limited. It is ESR Sins in your lead of this race here. If I have to choose it, which it won't count for anything now, we already know who the driver of the day is from our panel. But if I had to choose the driver of the day, I would give it to Ibridge. 4th position. He doesn't normally get 4th position, he normally gets like 7th. So well on Ibridge on that one. But Allo Champs, a bit disappointed with Allo Champs today. 5th position, should be higher. But
not too great. Nearly touch. Oh, it's looking great so far for Kiwi Landlad, but just right up the chopper, just cannot make a move. See down to turn 1. It is crazy how close they are, but unfortunately neither of them able to make a move. Only Sin's able to defend at the moment, going down. You just see what the exit's going to be like, and that will predict the straights. Backwards of the powers.
If Kiwi wins this race, and Kiwi wins, it'll be a 26-point gap from Kiwi to well, no it won't, sorry, it'll be a, oh god, I'm just trying to think now. Anyway, there'll be a gap of at least 10 points between them, and if it stays as it is, well, it's going to stay pretty much about 4 points, I think it will stay. And that is just what you want to see in a battle like this. But yeah, back to you.
Thank you very much. Sins so far close at Ipswich. Where
he's
is
got
he?
past. Wow, Alan Chaps has got past.
Yeah, he's done quite well with that. Not looking so great. Audi, not limited. Worst looking car today goes to Allo Chaps.
Not limited.
Not limited. He's won that one today. Let's have a look. Can we just have a look real quickly as I head into the safety section? Let's have a look quickly at the times for fastest lap time not limited, and I believe that will be Kiwi Lundlad by about 0.2 of a second. 1 minute 48.2. Good show from him today.
Oh, I always think about this though. Sid has put the defence quite nicely on here. He's jockeyed basically gone left and right loads of times to let Kiwi Lundlad know that he's not going to let him pass, which is quite nice. But here he goes, Kiwi. Can he try and get past here? No, he can't. We'll go actually on board with Kiwi for a lap for you and let you see how close he actually is to the back of Sid for you, to see if he actually gets past.
Just see going down the straight. Unfortunately, he's just not gaining the speed that he needs to go down to the hairpin to be able to overtake him, unfortunately. So it's not too great. He's sliding a little bit on the wet. He's going onto the grass. Look how close he gets. He just brakes a lot later than Cinder, and he can get on the power quite quickly. But that, as we know, the Lamborghini V10 this season has been quite good so far. Oh, he tried against defensive. Oh. Kiwi Lundlad would have just broke normally through there and maybe got a better line out of that corner. So it's all just coming down to the final wire here.
Allo Chaps side by side he goes, and it's through. Allo Chaps through on Boston Row there, into third position he goes. But Boston Row, can he get the cutback? We'll head to your lead battle in 2 seconds. As the cutback, can he do it?
Oh,
doesn't look like Boston Row can do it. No, he can't.
He's pushed
it
him out
stays
wide.
The same. Here it does. For now, we're going to stick with this battle for a second as the leaders. Out to the last corner they come now, to the line. Let's actually go back to your lead battle because there was something happening with this on this straight that looked amazing and it did. Head back to that battle a second if anything happens with the bottom. Let's see a BOS, book AAR, all there we go. Let's head back to that battle now then. Can Boston Row get through? You can talk through this if you want.
thank you, I will do for once in my life. Yeah, since this Grand Prix. Oh no, it's absolutely fine. It's my fault for getting ill. So yeah, Boston Row trying to catch up to Allo Chaps around about 5/10 of a second as they head through the penultimate corner, and then onto the final corner, back onto the pit straight. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, you have a change in Kiwi in the lead. Wow, we missed it. We missed it. Oh my.
That was what? Things just happened. What the? What? So there's an Audi. I don't know if you saw on your screen, Chase, but there was an Audi sliding through mid corner like a Tokyo Drift guy. Then the Ferrari completely and utterly crashed into him. And then apparently sent it in seconds. What's going on?
Yes, as we were looking at the, as you can see right now, we were looking back into the last corner and the first corner. I could see on the screen that Sid in the horseshoe section bit, the corner I'm calling top and shoe. He was in that corner there, and you can see his icon, an icon there which is white, going wide. Don't know if that meant that he went wide and let Kiwi Lundlad pass, but he went wide. It's now the gap's got to 4.5 seconds, so in my reckoning, we have a new championship leader in Kiwi Lundlad, probably. Wait, I mean, let's just think here. So,
2 points.
Yeah, oh wow, for 2 points. That is just incredible. That is incredible. I did some quick maths in my head. I got 3 points, and then you got 2 points. So we'll go 2 points because you're probably right.
It's 4 points gap, and then because you get 6 points advantage because the first and second is a 6 point advantage. So you just do. So you take away the 4, and then you add the 2. Yeah. So yeah, 2 points in front of the championship lead.
To give you an idea of what happened, let me explain to you. So here is what happened. So into the last corner they come. Out of the corner now comes Alochamp, and he literally spun it around this bit here. But it was so good that he let that Boston Road tapped him as he was spinning and put him back on the racing line to go away again. Which meant, but then Alochamp thought, I'll let Boston Road, so he didn't. That's what he did. The gap now to 3.8 seconds distance, so we have a new race leader here. I do believe Kiwi Landlad's won this now. We're just going to change over and go back into the field. We haven't really talked about this car much today, the AA Crazy car getting 86th position. Nice for him to see that there should be. But yeah, we really haven't talked about loads of cars tonight. I'm surprised we haven't talked about many cars tonight, but we know who's going to win this race. It's going to be Kiwi Landlad, but he goes slow. He's slow at one of the corners, and that has cost him a bit of time, and it lets ESR send back. Sure.
Did he just do Sebastian Vettel by any chance?
Well,
heading into the stadium?
For what I could see, he was on the grass, then went on the gravel, then came back on the circuit. I thought it was my lad, but actually it wasn't, because now look at that, ESR seems close up, so not really to say the least. Do we have any comments?
No. If you're watching, please send in your comments. We love hearing from you guys because we are now on the final lap. James, I'll let you run through the final lap and then I'll take over for the checkered flag.
Wow, oh, he's gone wide, he went wide, that is it. Right, so we've done Ali, that is it, then Cindy's out of the contention of winning the GP. Here he is, we've got a comment come through, I've just seen it on my phone pop up. It says, best GT3 race ever this season. Yes, I think it is. For the most overtakes, the most craziest race, probably is the best this season. But here they come then out of the last corner now to start their final lap of the Grand Prix. Comes Alochamp and Boston Road. Can Alo go? And it's K-Morse. Into the wall goes K-Morse. That is a disappointment, there it is. But here they go, look, here. So we're gonna when they come near the line, we're going to give you the top 2 actually battling away. They're not battling at all. We're going to give you, when they come to the line, Ethan will give you them crossing the line, but then we'll head straight back to me, if that's live, and see what this battle here will be doing between Alochamp and Boston Road. This is going to be amazing. And here goes Alochamp then, trying to get past Boston Road. Yes, I've applied for so many things. I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about later in the dates, guys. But I've applied for so many things right now, and it's happened to be this here. But can it happen here? It can. Wow, there's a yellow flag out in the last corner. But back to you.
Kiwi Landlad.
Last time.
Kiwi Landlad, absolutely exceptional race here today at the Nürburgring GP. K-Morse once again lap 2. Finish off the race, and it is the checkered flag for Kiwi Landlad. ESR Sid unfortunately finishes second there. He did so well today, wins driver of the day, but he did so well there. But we still have some battles going on behind Alochamp, trying to get past Boston Road. Alochamp goes a little bit too much on the power, and he spins around the rear, he controls it very well, but he's lost a hell of a lot of time, so I think that might just be 5th place for him, and Boston Road for 3rd. Ibridge will probably finish in 3rd place, which is absolutely great.
It'll probably be Ibridge in 3rd, which is, yeah, as you're saying, absolutely great for him for that position. But no, worst driver of the day, gotta give this here. So, drivers that disappointed today, K-Morse, I'd Forget, and Hijacker, disappointed with them. But here they come then to the line.
Rich will finish in 3rd on the podium. Boston Road will finish in 4th. Alochamp will finish in 5th place there. AA Ramsey having an absolutely great Grand Prix so far. The Acura, not the Nissan, doing absolutely exceptional well. Heading down to the final stadium section, not really too many places to make an overtake unless you go a little bit too wide, which he does a little bit through there. Not too much though, but 39 laps completed and just a few more runners remaining. Razy gonna cross the line and take the checkered flag to end his race in 6th place with the Alcura. In 7th, that has been the Gavra Super League GT3 Hockenheim GP. Kiwilana takes the win here today with a challenging driver of the day, ESR Sid, with Ibrich in 3rd. That will mean Kiwilana will take over the championship for the first time this season by only 2 points heading into the next round. Next round, we are at, where are we at? Let me just go get it up. Next round,
if you want, I've got it already ready.
Next round we are at Silverstone GP for next week on Thursday.
30 laps.
Yes, 30 laps, and it will be a clear light and cloud. So thank you very much everyone for watching tonight. It's been an absolutely great GP here at the Hockenheim. Very good.
Thanks Sam for putting that as well.
Yep.
For saying great race and commentary, and hope you two both get better soon.
Thank you very much, Sam Scott. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We just want to say a quick thank you to Sam Scott, James Peters, unfortunately I cannot say that name, Hassab, I'm very sorry if I mispronounced names, Jukebox Gaming.
He was, just to tell you, Hassan is a racer that we have in this championship, so...
Oh, okay. And
because
Tobias Schmidt.
He was one of the ones... Sorry, he was one of the ones who got disconnected earlier, so...
Yeah, I can see that. So thank you very much everyone for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week. My name's been Ethan Jones.
And I've been James.
Thank you very much. We will see you next week. James, any farewell? Anything like that? Or you already done?
Goodbye guys then. If you do as well guys want to subscribe, do it, because we are 40 away from 600, so if you can get us there that'd be brilliant. And do hit a like on this, and goodbye from me.
Thank you very much. See you next week. Be safe. Don't do naughty things. Goodbye.